you get recognized at restaurants all the time now because of the bear, right?
I do, yeah.
Do you love that? Do you get like impeccable? Do you get like impeccable service? I feel like they're gonna try and impress you.
Yeah, I get taken care of. It's really, really nice. Yeah. I never leave a restaurant hungry.
We'd go to dinner and like they would just bring out so much free food. It was a very nice perk of going to dinner with Jeremy.
It was nice.
Okay, so you started out learning comedy in Boston like Jay, right?
Mm-hmm.
What was that like?
It was a lot of open mic nights, and my friends and I, we were kind of interested. I feel like we got interested pretty young, and so it was like us in high school, like a bunch of weirdos who did improv, and we're like, we could try this stand-up thing. Yes.
I think that's so cool.
So that very strange person going to like an open mic night in Boston, where it's like all these, you know, like dudes especially, who are like
grown people.
Yeah, who are like, let me tell you about my wife, and I'm like.
Oh, yeah. But Boston's a great comedy town because it's such a quirky, odd place.
Yeah.
I love Boston.
It's just different.
It's one of my favorite touring stops.
I'm going to give you a Boston compliment. This is a, and you'll probably agree, this is a, I'll try to use different words. Guy says to me, hey, my friend, the stranger, my friend met you in California. He said you're not an.
Yep.
Oh.
I went, oh, well, thanks. The guy goes, no, really? I go, well, thank you very much, sir. I appreciate that. And that, I mean, that's a compliment in Boston.
When when the show came out, my parents came to the premiere, and my dad was like, you know, I think I'll actually watch this one. And I was like, oh, thanks, Dad. And he was like, no, really, I'm in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Really? I think I'll watch it. And he did.
It's very suspicious in Boston. What, are you in California now? You got a gardener out there, or you do your own gardening? I do my own gardening. Oh, okay. Look.
They're like sizing you up.
You can't be putting on those airs.
No,
you know, triple-decker accredited. Oh, that's a whole nother level.
Well, I want to say congrats on The Bear. I mean, so much success. So for those of you who haven't seen it, tell everybody what it's about.
It is about a restaurant in Chicago. It's an Italian beef restaurant, and just the people who work there, when they get along, when they don't, and yeah, just trying to make it like a legit place.
Yeah. It's amazing. It did so well. Everybody was talking about it all summer.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot of fun, and it's a real place. Whenever I'm in Chicago, I go there. And
your picture, I looked at your picture while we were filming.
And I'm like 19 in that picture. Yeah. And it's all cleaned up. Oh, there it is. There you go, Mr. Beef. There you go. That's hilarious.
I love the name of this place. Right? You're walking around. I'm a little hungry.
You know you're
Mr.
not getting a veggie burger when you go in. Yeah.
Mr. Beef. Every vegetarian is going in. Yes.
It's like stepping in a time capsule there too. Like it's like they're cash only.
It's
still,
cash
I think.
Only.
Like it's like everybody who works there has worked there for forever.
Yeah.
They're like all such a family.
I love those kind of places.
Yeah. It's really cool.
Wait, what's happening on season 3 of The Bear? It's such a successful show. Everybody loves it. So what's new?
Thank you. Yeah. I'm super excited. It comes out the 27th.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's all I can say.
That's all you? Yeah. Oh my God, this is like.
I know.
It sucks to promote something you can't promote. Yeah.
No, it's just like a great experience. Like everybody is just so fantastic on the show, and we move so quickly. Like we shot so much so fast, and it really is like the pace of in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So many wonderful actors.
Are there any actors that you want on there? There's been so many great guest stars.
I mean, I would really love to see my dad on the show.
I
would love to like go toe to toe with him, you know, as like if he's like an angry customer.
I think that would be fun.
Yeah, it'd be really fun. But actually, my parents met on this set in 6A, because they met at Letterman when he started here. She was a talent booker, and he started as a runner, as a page, and then became a writer. So yeah,
wow,
this is where it happened. They fell in love.
Cool.
I know, isn't that crazy? Like when I heard that, I was like, oh my God.
I love that story. Yeah. We love 6A. We love the move at Stonewall for us. I wondered, like being on a show like that, you're surrounded by cooking and all food and all that. Does it inspire you to cook? Because nothing, it seems, inspires me.
Yes, I know that about you.
Yeah.
Not really. Like,
Okay.
It does, in theory. But I'm busier.
But then you get there and you're like,
I'm busier because of the show, so I don't have the time now to actually cook, but I am inspired. And like, see, my problem is I improvise. Like, I cannot follow a recipe. So
my problem is I must have a recipe or it will not be edible.
Okay.
Yeah, I am the opposite.
Mine's not edible either. But,
I made myself a birthday cake once and then looked over because I was like, this tastes weird, looking at the cup of sugar that I forgot to put in it. Like, I was just sitting. So I made myself for my 24th birthday, I'll never forget it. It was a bread cake with icing.
Yeah, delicious.
And you know what? I ate that and
it was
good. It's like, whatever. Please welcome Jamie Lee Curtis, y'all. At the Oscars, Jamie Lee posted this photo last year at the Golden Globes.
Oh, yes.
First of all,
No.
From this photo alone, we could be friends. Like, that is my level of energy.
So the thing that was amazing about the moment is this is about Michelle.
Yeah.
And I love her.
Yeah.
And it was a really important moment for her. And it began what became, obviously, a great year for the movie and Michelle in particular. And remember, this is a woman who's 60 years old, who's been doing this for a long time.
Yeah.
And that was a big moment.
Yeah.
And what happened from that moment was that a meme, a woman named Erin Gallagher,
on social media.
social media, posted what she felt from the picture. I mean, that wasn't like I didn't pose for that picture. It's not even a particularly nice picture of me.
No. It looks like you're at a game.
Real.
Like,
a what?
Well, you're not at a Cowboys game, but you're.
No, sorry about that.
Yeah.
So sorry, everybody.
It's fine.
But I'm in the moment, and what she was talking about was hype women. That women need to hype other women.
I think we do that. I think they just don't show that.
Well, but what she was saying, this was like a really evident moment where a woman was hyping another woman, and we as women need to do more of that. And she created, I didn't, I became like the unofficial spokesperson.
Yeah.
She created an entire movement, Hype
social
Women.
media,
so
yeah.
if you want to go and follow Hype Women, you'll see that it's just an important thing for women to do with each other.
Because there's a difference between the word support and hype. Because, you know, people always say support women. I think that you should support everyone as well. But I just mean when you say hype women, like, hyping is different. It's more of like, you're really like an advocate for them, and you are really like, you're wanting them to get their flowers.
Energy.
Like,
It's an energy.
Yeah.
And, you know, the world is difficult, and we all need to support each other.
Yeah.
And so...
especially those huge moments. You said she'd been waiting like years.
Well,
you know,
but it was the beautiful part of that. Here's a woman who, I did the movie because Michelle Yeoh was in it.
Yeah.
Like when they sent me that weird script, believe me.
Yeah, there was a lot going on.
I did the movie for 2 reasons.
Yeah.
Number 1, Michelle Yeoh was going to play Evelyn.
Yeah.
Number 2, it was shot in Los Angeles. And I live in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And I never work in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And so for me to have a job that was in Los Angeles, I thought was worth doing.
Yeah.
I had no idea what it was going to be. It was a little...
I can't imagine reading that script, like how it played out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, all I needed to know was Deirdre, Bo Deirdre, my character. Like, I just needed to know her, and I think we've all met Deirdre.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to say where we've met her because then the haters are going to come at me and say, you made fun of postal workers. And I'm like, I didn't mean it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's awful right now.
Yeah.
Don't go on the internet.
Don't go on the internet.
It's not safe.
It can be a scary place.
It's a bad place.
Yeah.
But,
unless you're going for hype women.
But we all know Deirdre, Bo Deirdre.
Yeah.
Those are people who have power, and they wield that power over you because you need them to do something. And it's this weird power trip, and really what it has to do with is sadness and loneliness.
I know.
And that's all I needed to know about Deirdre was I know her.
Yeah.
And so the rest of the movie, I wouldn't have told. If you had asked me when we were making it, what's this movie about?
Yeah.
I'd be like, but by the way, but the last scene that I shot, or one of the last scenes I shot, was the reunification between Michelle and
daughter,
Key
yeah.
in the laundromat. And when I saw that and the daughter, I went, oh, it's about love.
Honestly, the very last moment is whenever I was like, there we go.
It's about love. And that's when I went, oh.
Yeah.
But still, I didn't know it was going to become what it became.
Yeah.